Hello and welcome to our newest edition, which we're travelling from Coffs Harbour all the way through to New England National Park, where we explore some of the outstanding walking tracks that are around this region and beautiful landscapes. Please make sure you give us a like and subscribe to catch more of our adventures exploring beautiful Australia. We start our journey by turning down Point Lookout Road and we'll be heading to Thungutti Campground, which is about 11 k's up the road. You also will notice, as you can see on the sign, that we're passing a LP Dutton trout hatchery from the Department of Primary Industries, and that might be well worth a look as well. Today we're heading to the beautiful New England National Park and staying at the Thungutti Campground. This is nestled amongst the shades of tall eucalyptus trees and is a delightful camping area. Only moments from views of Point Lookout and many walking tracks. There's about 20 campsites and it can fit a range of different tents and campers. It recommends no caravans, but we did see a couple of caravans staying there. It does have some picnic tables. Not every site had a picnic table. Barbecue facilities are fantastic. There is showers and toilets and drinking water. So that is all fabulous. They also provided firewood, though because it had been raining, firewood didn't burn very well. Fortunately, we had brought some of our own wood, which had been dried out, and that worked much better. At this current stage, you do have to book online, so you just go onto the National Parks website and search for Thungutti Campgrounds. This is a campground that is suitable for groups, but there's no mobile phone reception, and probably the most reliable reception is at Point Lookout or Ebor. This is also quite a remote campground, so please be well prepared. Please find the link to a detailed Google map that I've created for you in how to get to Thungutti Campground, and also there is fire, flood and weather information links, as well as links to the National Park walks. Additionally, you can find some links to my photographic equipment that I use on these walks if you're interested. So we're here in Thungutti.
No, the storm is moving this way.
Oh, we better hurry and set it up then. Looks quite beautiful, doesn't it? Peaceful. Yeah, nice stove.
Hang up the rabbits. Catch your belly.
Your billy, yeah. Alright, well, there's a storm brewing over that way, so we better start getting a setup.
It feels pretty remote.
It does. As you can see, we're doing a little time lapse setting up the Cool Cane campers swag that my sister owns. I will just be squatting with her until I can afford to get my own swag. This is probably around the 4th or 5th time we've set up this tent, and it's actually getting much easier to do. We pretty much could set this swag up in about 10 minutes. There is some issues though that we will discover later on when it starts really raining. But overall the swag is really comfortable to sleep in and really dark, which was great because it was a full moon on this particular evening. And additionally, one of the best things we love about this is that if you set it up and you think, you know what, it's not quite in the right position that we wanted, you can simply pick it up and move it, which is what we did. Bit of raw action happening.
Says me famously. Fine. Leave it all.
Now, do we want to show it inside? The light on?
Let's get set up before it pieces down. That's lacking a little bit of
Gigi. There she is in all her glory. Woohoo! Amazing. Okay. Okay, so what have we got?
walks are around? There's 8.
Yeah. So point lookout circuits, 500 metres. Should be able to cope with that.
No, we could do that.
Eagle nest track, so we could do that for our treadmill or the lyrebird walk. Tree falls, 1k one walk,
I think we should do
2k one way. Yeah, Cascades walk, that means going down the hill, is it? 3 hour hard rock hopping, yeah, no worries. For water lovers, down in the truly beautiful valley below, Wright's Lookout, 5-day creek splashes over cascades and waterfalls between graceful king ferns and mossy boulders.
This one sounds alright.
Wright's Lookout. Scramble on the top of an ancient tar sheet, remnant of an Ebor volcano, and you are perched like an eagle at the divide between Bellinger and Macleay rivers. So yeah, seen from here, the stepped out cliff of Point Lookout reveals its successive outpourings of basalt from the same source linked by boardwalk.
Yeah, we could do both. So because it's that's
It all-
just that, but then the cascades there, they all kind of interlink together.
So where's this eagle's Wright's Lookout?
That's what I was saying.
Well, that's
It's
it there.
here, but see how it's right near.
Yeah, and then we go around Lyrebird.
So that's almost 3k's to me in, isn't it? Like that's 1,000 metres. That's 1k, yeah. So kind of 1k. It's already 2k's.
Yeah, 2k's to there, Wright's Lookout, come back.
Cascades.
It's 5.7, or is that? We were a little bit overzealous in our planning to walk everything in one a day. Tomorrow we actually embark, and in part 2 you'll find that we head up to the superb and highly recommended Wright's Lookout walk firstly, and then in part 3 we're going to head down Cascades. We did those 2 in one day. However, going down the Cascades part of that walk was actually quite difficult, particularly on the walk up. It was really steep. So we were done by the time we'd completed those 2 walks for the day. Nice fire though, like provided, like the design of it, pretty cool. All your cooking amenities are right here. And then we have our chairs and our wonderful tent, which we set up in no time at all. Sitting on above the ground so it doesn't get wet. called Cane Campers. The only thing we've noticed with this fly is that it does tend to hold the water a little bit. So we do need to have a look at how we might even need to get another point here and to stretch it out or something. Like it just seems to be missing the middle. Yeah. And over here I have my solar station #1, which is my new pocket solar. At the moment it's charging up my watch and my phone, so that's pretty cool. And there is one person way over there, but apart from that there is no one else here. Yeah, whether it... Wow, so the mist is just rolling in this afternoon. The clouds are all around us now. Storm is approaching. It's getting a bit colder, don't you think?
Just a little bit. We're probably getting the temperature.
Alright, so we're about to endure a storm in the Kilcan camper. Swag.
With no tarp.
Let's see how she goes. But there's a log over there. Should we steal that and try and push it up?
I reckon she's good.
Let's have a look.
I just don't want lightning,
This might prop up the tent. This might prop it up. Might be what we need. Put it in the... You gonna grab it for us, love? Come on, you can do it. Nearly knocked me out. Up the middle or on the top?
You know what your plan is? Gonna have to rest on something.
Well, what about popping it up here?
Huh? Even that, like once we sort it out, once it starts raining, that will keep it. It just won't dwell on here, see?
We can move it this side and it'll be higher, wouldn't it? Like it would stay under there like that.
Yeah, I can put it up like that. Just stay there like that. It's leaning on something.
It's getting mistier or cloudier and cloudier.
We need to fix. We need to stand up and just keep dealing with it. We need to feel this. We need to get in the car. Might not last long, but this is not great, is it? This is not great. There's the other side of him. I don't feel it. Slowly it's running. So this indicative of becoming see the quality that have a gutter. Yeah, so the other side's water all down my back. Is that, I reckon it's cooling. Tents off the ground. Tents off the ground. Lovely. Cool. So it is running off that, which is nice. Just that side.
So we endured the front that came through really quickly. We have now made plans to buy a bigger tarp and put that over the swag. The swag itself did not leak. The canvas is fantastic in the actual swag, but the fly is pretty light on in terms of major storms that happen. We spent the rest of the evening by the fire and preparing for our walk tomorrow. Please join us then for part 2 to the absolutely stunning Wrights Lookout. Well worth having a look, and please, if you do get some time, come up to New England National Park and see it for yourself. It's well worth the effort. We'd love you to like and subscribe to catch all of our adventures through Australia and particularly in northern New South Wales. See you in part 2.